Hello everyone, I'm here today to do the spring cleaning book tag, and this was created, I think, Book Syrup, but she doesn't make videos anymore, so I cannot link to that. But I was tagged by Courtney Ferriter, and I can link her channel down below. So let's just get into the questions. I have them here, so I'll be looking down. The first one is the struggle of getting started, a book that you have struggled to begin because of its size. And I think that would be The Old Reef by Namwali Sherpell. You have seen this one in a couple of videos already, and I do have some bookmark. I have started, I'm like 20 pages into it, but because it is a family saga and I like to dive deep into some family sagas, I have not found the time to continue this without anything else. Without anything else bothering or like distracting me. So I would say that one, and I will read it soon, I promise. The second question is cleaning out the closet, a book that you want to unhaul. And for that one I have Everything in Its Place by Oliver Sacks. I read this for the BookTube prize. I couldn't get any copy from the library or any script book app or whatever, so I had to buy it, and I didn't like it. It was very scattered and didn't have a point really, so I'm unhauling that soon. The third question is opening windows and letting fresh air in, a book that was refreshing. And for that I chose something that I read not so long ago, and that's Sea People. And this book is about, it's a non-fiction about the islands in Polynesia, and it was refreshing for me because I've never really read anything about Polynesia, and it was written in a very conversational tone, so it was very easy to read, and I really liked it. So yeah, that was refreshing for me. And question number 4 is washing out sheets stains, a book you wish you could rewrite a certain scene in. And for that I chose A Tale for the Time Being by Ruth Oseki. It's not because I didn't like the book, but I had the feeling that the author didn't know how to finish it, so she just finished it with this very strange way, and that didn't really fit with the book. It was just so that it finished. And I don't know if I'm the right person to rewrite the ending, because I don't know how I would want it to end, but yeah, definitely not how it ended. So I would like someone to rewrite the ending. I'm not sure I'm the right person, but someone should rewrite that. Question number 5 is throwing out unnecessary knickknacks, a book in the series you didn't feel was necessary. And for that I have chosen a series that I have not finished yet, and that's mostly because I don't read that many series, so I don't have so much to choose from. But the series I've chosen is The Three-Body Problem by Cixin Liu, and the middle book, The Dark Forest, I didn't feel was nearly as good as the first one, and I'm not sure it was necessary. I haven't read the third one. I heard it's very good, but yeah, the second one for me was not great. So that's my answer. Question number 6 is Polishing the Doorknobs, a book that had a clean finish. And for that I was not very sure what to choose. I couldn't think anything that was like super clean, but I've chosen Kim Ji-young, born 1982, and this one is basically about this woman telling her story and how many times she has been how many times sexism has affected her in her life as a Korean woman. And at the beginning it started with her acting very weirdly, and then it goes into the story of her life, and then at the end we understand why that weird behavior at the beginning and how everything is connected. So I think that connection makes it quite a clean way to finish the book. And then the seventh question is Reaching to Dust the Fan, a book that tried too hard to relay a certain message. And for that one, I think I'm going to choose an unpopular opinion, but I chose Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. And this book talks about, well, it basically follows this girl that lives in the marsh, and it shows a lot about the discrimination that she suffers because she's in the marsh girls and she's uneducated and she's an outsider from the town. And I think that outsider persona was told over and over again, to the point when it was just too much for me. I thought that the message was a simple message, and they were trying to make it more complicated than it was. So I thought that book was trying too hard to be smart, and it was not being smart in my opinion. But yeah, I know that's an unpopular opinion. And then the last question is the tiring yet satisfying of Spring Cleaning, a book series that was tiring yet satisfying to get through. And for that one, I chose the memoir series of Maya Angelou. And this is not because it was bad or it was difficult to get through, but because there are a lot of books on it. I think there are 7 or 8 books. And my 2 favorites were the first 2, but I still think that all of them are worth a read. I love that series. It's part of my favorite books, I would say. If I would do like a top 10 or top 20, probably they would be there. And especially in these times, I think they are also very relevant to the times we're living, and they're just good books in general, I think. So I would recommend everyone to read them, because they are really worth your time, even though they can be a bit overwhelming because there are so many of them. But yeah, that was this tag. It was a short one today. And I'll talk to you on Friday for the Friday reads. Bye!